Hi, and welcome to our annual special. It has been a strange year, not always a pleasant one, but we did manage to meet a lot of interesting people, and tonight we're going to get reacquainted with many of them. Of course, our daily segment isn't just about people. Sometimes animals provide us with just as many laughs as the people do.
Oh,
Toby is a parrot, but he's also a ham. He'll perform at the drop of a hat.
dance for me, Toby.
But Toby doesn't just dance, he sings, though he never gets past the warm-up. He can be a dramatic actor.
Toby, cry for me. Cry for me, Toby.
And he does impressions of a dog and a cat. Like all performers, the bird has a healthy ego. He may be a pretty bird, but he's a red-blooded all-American pretty bird.
Toby, do you like girls?
Now, Toby's fun, but he never lets up, making it hard to conduct a serious interview.
How long's he been like this?
Oh, gosh, ever since we brought him home.
Hey, watch it. I'm sorry. What?
Ever since we got him in 1977.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. Now he's crying. Can you put a muzzle on that bird?
We've tried.
Oh.
It doesn't work.
Nothing works.
Say goodnight, Toby.
Bye-bye.
This is that big glass office building down on Gay Street, and it's all decked out in festive balloons. A huge party, perhaps? Nope, it's because of the
Buzzards.
Buzzards?
Buzzards.
Here?
You're here.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
They're huge.
They've been flying around here for quite some time and becoming a pest.
They're distracting.
Distracting?
They see their reflection
Yeah.
and they hit the windows.
No.
Plus, they're scaring the other occupants.
They're big, and they're ugly, and they look like they eat you alive.
Oh, come on.
They are.
Their wingspan is about 6 feet, so if you have your back to the window, it looks like a body falling every now and again. You'll see some sort of flash and turn around to see what it was.
So they're trying to scare off the birds.
Balloons supposed to scare them away, are they?
I hear it's not working.
But they look nice.
They do.
Yeah.
Now they've installed the always intimidating pink flamingos. That hasn't worked either.
Are they buzzards or are they vultures?
I haven't been that close.
They're probably vultures. They look like vultures.
They look like vultures. You like them?
Oh yeah, I like the way they fly. Especially when they stop flying and they just glide.
I think they're kind of cool.
Kind of cool.
I do.
What type of people have offices in this building?
Attorneys.
Attorneys. Does that explain a lot or what?
I'm not going to comment.
No, I wouldn't either.
Well, here comes Alex, and right behind him is Oreo, a week-old goat.
It what? Thinks I'm its mother.
Why does he think you're his mother?
When he was born, his mother couldn't produce milk. A lot of times first-year mothers won't, and so she couldn't tend to him. And if the mother can't produce milk, generally she won't pay any attention to the goat.
So Alex has taken over. The goat gets a bottle every 3 hours. And since Alex is the one with the food, naturally the goat assumes that Alex is his mother. So now the two are inseparable. The goat never leaves his side. Of course, now Alex couldn't do all this without an understanding and supportive wife.
At first, he wanted to bring it home and have me take care of it.
And you said?
Nah.
But after a week of looking at such a cute little animal, anyone would have to soften.
I don't want it around. He sleeps with it. It takes up his time.
And you're jealous?
I'm jealous. I want it out of the house.
You got your own baby.
Yeah.
She's cuter than the goat.
Exactly. She looks, more like me, and the goat looks like him.
Oh.
Yeah. It's got my chin, for sure.
Alex works around animals every day at the deer farm in Sevier County.
So you're an animal lover anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that him?
Yeah, that was him.
Feeding time? Go ahead. Did I hear correctly? You... And he came running?
Always.
Yep, the two are inseparable, taking daily walks and having serious conversation.
When we come back, we'll find out how to avoid growing old. Well, at least prolong it. Growing old is a physical process, but a lot of it is mental as well. The next couple of stories will present examples of how to grow old but still stay young.
It's a quiet, dark night out on Western Avenue, but inside this building, some old muscles are fixing to take some major abuse. These folks are, well, getting up there, 30-somethings and 40-somethings, and they spend every Wednesday night here doing the unthinkable. Yep, they're taking gymnastics lessons. Under the watchful eye of the instructor, these folks can show flashes of brilliance. On the other hand, they are over the hill. Most of them have never done this before.
What happened? I lost.
You started at 30?
Mm-hmm. Started
Because?
Because it just seemed like the right thing to do.
This guy joined because his son is a gymnast. This is his son. So what does the son think of the dad?
I think he needs some work, if you ask me.
36.
Yes.
A little old for this?
Yes.
Now, watching some of these folks would put many 30-somethings to shame. But talking to them afterward, well, that would make them feel better. Now, no one expects a perfect performance. In fact, at this age, more important than a good performance is a good recovery.
Two nice back tucks.
Now, the trampoline isn't as easy as it looks. Well, jumping is easy. Getting out of the foam pit is hard. This was a big day at Penny's in Loudon. The place had a chance to live up to its name as the folks from WIVK brought their Million Penny March to Penny's. They're raising money for Children's Hospital. And it provided us with a good chance to meet some of the folks from Loudon. What'd you have for dinner?
Chipotle chicken.
Chipotle chicken?
Yeah, never
What
had
is that?
before. It's a chicken from Chipotle, I guess.
It's down near Sweetwater, ain't it?
Right.
But this guy is the main character in the town. No competition. Your name is what?
Choo-choo.
Your name is Choo-choo?
Choo-choo.
Why do they call you Choo-choo?
I might name that famous football player that played with Washington Redskins.
Who was that? Choo-choo, yeah.
I remember saying choo-choo back when I was 8, 9 years old. I'd go down there to the baseball field to play baseball.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sit to play baseball. I'd go up in the stands and sit and listen to his stories he'd tell me.
Yep, Choo-choo was quite a ball player in his day.
I swing at every one of them. I swing at all of them. I'll get 1 out of 3.
Law of averages, yeah.
If you don't sucker me and throw me 1 out right on my reach. Mom, the old-time bonnet, Pops in the wagon seat. Used to go to church on Sunday when the wagon was new.
He seems to be fairly popular in town.
He is. He's the most popular.
Like if he ran for mayor, he'd probably win.
He has ran for mayor, but he dropped out because he wanted Inky to win. Inky is the mayor.
Oh, Inky won.
Mm-hmm.
Choo-choo didn't win. Wait, let me get this straight. Choo-choo lost. Inky is the mayor. Does anybody have normal names in this town?
No.
Oh, just checking.
No.
Stay with us. When we come back, we'll celebrate another popular holiday and check out some local eateries as well. It's the Christmas season, there is no doubt about it, but everyone's second favorite holiday is Easter.
Move over, Santa Claus. The Easter Bunny wants in on the action. Now, the rabbit doesn't have quite the status as Santa Claus, but there's no doubt about who he is.
So who is that in the big ears over there?
The Easter Bunny.
Oh, the Easter Bunny. And what does he do?
He bounces.
He bounces?
The reaction from the kids to the Easter Bunny was fascinating, ranging from excitement to quiet suspicion. Upon seeing the bunny from a distance, this young man appeared quite happy, exchanging waves and blowing kisses. But upon closer inspection, the bunny didn't seem quite so appealing.
Look, pet him, he's soft.
Getting the youngster to smile is sometimes a challenge, but often the solution is simple.
Get the bunny's nose. There you go.
It seems the presence of the Easter Bunny has gotten everyone in the mood for at least the secular part of Easter.
Do you know the Peter Cottontail song?
Yes.
How does it go?
Here comes Peter Cottontail.
No. If you wouldn't mind singing it, but please.
No.
It's very important to the viewers at home.
No.
Please, I'll sing it with you. Ready?
You start.
All right. Here comes...
Peter Cottontail.
You're just talking.
Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way.
Cha-cha-cha. Is that it?
That's it.
And if you wonder how much the kids love the Easter Bunny, well, you can't top this.
Food plays a big role in our segments. We're always on the lookout for a new place to eat. But it is not just the food, it's often the people who provide it.
Now, don't be fooled. These are not dumplings. They're pierogies, and they're Polish. Kind of a cross between dumplings and ravioli. They're stuffed with anything from potatoes to cheese to sauerkraut to meat. It's about the most popular item on the menu here at Homeland Foods, a new place in the Oak Ridge Mall. And the food is authentically Polish. Oh, yes, the chef is authentically Polish, too.
You speak English?
Oh, very little.
Yeah. How much English do you speak? That was it, huh? Say this. Go Vols.
Go Vols.
See, you speak English. That's all you need.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Now, this is the owner with a background in
Civil and environmental engineering.
Civil and environmental engineering.
Yes.
And we're selling kielbasa and gołąbkis here.
Yes.
I see the connection, sure.
I changed profession.
The happiest people to see this place open are people who hail from Poland.
What's your name?
Rykaczewski.
Which coincidentally is spelled the same as line 7 on the standard eye chart at your doctor's office.
Rykaczewski.
Wow.
Told you. The family's daughters work here when they're not in school.
What's your favorite food in the whole world?
Probably pierogies.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the Maverick daughter.
So I like Italian.
Your mother will hear you.
By the way, the cook's really getting into this ball stuff.
Na kamienia wierzchu, Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Very good.
Please.
True, Tammy takes no guff, but she sure gives it. She has certain rules around here. When you order, don't talk too loud.
Oh, honey, I can hear.
Make no smart remarks about the service.
So soon?
Excuse me?
No, that's fine. Everything looks fine.
If you're in a group, don't everyone order the same thing.
Oh, Lord, is this a steak and gravy convention?
You said it was...
Oh, yeah, honey.
If you don't eat your veggies, you'll hear about it from Tammy.
You didn't eat your carrots.
And then she'll spread it around.
I had a man over there picked out all his carrots. I said, why'd you pick out your carrots? He said, I don't like them.
And do not try to out-Tammy Tammy.
There's a rat in my coffee and I want it out of there.
I'm going to get you some more coffee and cover it up.
Wait.
Give me some tips on getting along with this waitress.
Don't ever do this. I've seen it before.
Dubs has been serving up home cooking for years, and Tammy gave up a construction job to come here.
Chicken, okra, and beef stew.
Just serve the meal.
She likes the food and the customers, and apparently they're all named Honey.
She get your order, honey. And 10. Thank you, honey. Be right back, honey.
And the customers like her and are not above stealing a hug on the way out.
Hey. Why don't you leave a tip like everybody else?
Your burger's better than Crystal's?
Our burger's double time better.
Then how do you explain the kid eating the burgers? Of course, if you're not hungry enough for a full meal, perhaps a little bubble gum can tide you over.
Bubble gum. It has made wealthy men out of a lot of dentists and provided untold hours of pleasure for young and old alike. But it's even fun to watch.
Now, you want a what?
I want to see how many pieces of gum I can fit in my mouth.
No.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So your tongue all like this, like that.
Oh, whoa.
If he could shut his lips, it'd be a lot nicer.
I'm not even gobbling gum.
What?
I practiced for 2 weeks.
You're just trying to con me out of 6 pieces of gum is your deal.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. When we come back, we'll get musical. Stay with us. Tennessee is known for its music, and from time to time we're able to sample some of the best.
Now, is this a scary sight or what? It's the big floating Elvis Parade, taking contestants to the big Elvis contest.
Don't be cruel. Too hard is true.
Each Elvis is judged, and the winner moves on to the Nationals. And the competition here is ferocious.
Too long, one night we...
Now, being backstage is a trip. This is where they practice those moves one last time.
Well, I found a place to dwell, yeah.
And the moves require practice and agility, but they've done it for years. So how does an Elvis know when it's time to quit?
Just lost one of my buttons, baby.
You popped a button?
Oh, yeah, I popped a button.
That's a bad sign,
That's
Elvis.
a bad sign.
Now, just starting out is this 10-year-old girl named Katie.
What do you know about Elvis? Not a whole heck of a lot, huh? He sang, you know.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, okay.
For the fans as well as the performers, it's a chance to pretend it's the real thing.
Because I love you too much, baby.
These guys are, well, here. Form your own conclusion.
7 lonely days in a dozen towns ago. I reached out one night and you were gone. Remember the king.
This store in Townsend is the home of the Clemmer dulcimer. Now, the dulcimer is about the easiest stringed instrument you can play, the hardest being the banjo. So it is upon that premise that this little thing was created.
It's called a what?
It's called a banjomer. It is a cross between a dulcimer and a banjo. So it's got you play it like a dulcimer, but it sounds like a banjo.
Really?
If you really want it to.
First, you need to tune it up, but not too finely.
If it was in perfect tune, it wouldn't sound like a banjo.
I was...
Banjo's got to be a little out of tune.
Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But banjomer is new, not yet a household word. You ever seen a banjomer?
I don't know. Is that an instrument or somebody that plays a banjo?
I think it's You play?
I play the dulcimer, just a string dulcimer.
I wonder if you could play the banjomer.
I don't know, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Well, let's try it.
No, let's don't.
Let's try it.
Let's don't.
The banjomer seems easy to learn.
Here, that's a 1. There's a 2, 3, and 4. What do you think that one might be?
5.
Well, you are smart.
You did what?
I bought a banjomer.
Don't I get a commission for this or
told
something?
me I played it well.
I know. I didn't mean that well.
Of course, we can't forget the kids. Our final segment features some local students who've been learning all about history.
They line the walls here in this hallway at Rocky Hill School. Famous Americans who helped make this country what it is today. Abraham Lincoln, Sequoia, Ben Franklin, Sonny Lee. The museum was crowded with parents and students eager to learn. The wax figures were still until someone came along and stepped on the magic red button.
Hi, I'm Betsy Ross. Hello, I'm Patrick Henry. Hi, my name is Sojourner Truth. I invented the Franklin stove and bifocal glasses.
This is Union General William Tecumseh Sherman, who was harassed all morning long by an apparent Confederate sympathizer.
Hi, my name is Coronado. I'm a Spanish explorer from Spain, born in 1510. When I was 25, I came to Mexico.
Johnny Appleseed. Now, what's with the pot on the head?
I don't
A
know.
little battle with the wife, huh?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking. The kids did their own research and wrote their own commentaries. And who are you?
Dolly Madison.
Hello, Dolly. And Dolly was known for a lot more than just starting the White House Easter egg roll.
And I was born 1768, North Carolina, raised in Virginia, later moved to Philadelphia, where I met my first husband, John Todd Jr.
Hi, my name is Coronado.
Miss Tennessee, I assume? You're not Miss Tennessee. You're who?
Queen Elizabeth.
Right, Queen Elizabeth. And you were famous for what?
I ruled.
You rule. Oh, you rule. It was a lot of work, but the kids and the parents learned a lot of things, like some people are still fighting the Civil War.
And that is our show. Thank you for joining us, and thanks to all the folks who've helped us smile during the past year. Merry Christmas.
Perfect. Perfect.